destination for in-depth, week-to-week analysis of every NFL game. I am your host, Robert Pickford Jr. And together, we'll break down the matchups, highlight the playmakers, and give you the insights you need to stay ahead of every game. Welcome to Week 7 of Sports Wrap. That game against the New York Jets was absolutely horrible. I know they had to travel. They had just beaten Philly, which was really exciting. They get to go from Philadelphia all the way over to London and now back to play the Giants at home, which is crazy. But we all had to wake up early. That game sucked. The Broncos were 33% on third down, which lets you know right there. They just weren't converting any third downs. They were 5 of 13 on third down. Let's go over some stats. Denver Broncos versus New York Jet post-game stats. Total yards, Denver 246, 168 passing, 78 rushing. New York Jets 82 total yards. That is a disgusting team. I can't stand the Jets. Bo Nix, 19 of 30 for 174 yards and 1 TD. Justin Fields, boo. J.K. Dobbins, 14 carries for 40 yards, blows. Breece Hall, he tried. Let's see, Evan Ingram. I see the Broncos have snuck Evan Ingram back in, or not snuck him in, but he's off the injury list, and he's playing. The problem is they don't go to him. If you look at some of those other teams like Dallas or the 49ers, they're Kittle, till they break his legs off. They won't stop throwing him the ball. You know, so those are just examples. Nate Atkins, 2 catches for 23 yards and a TD. New York Jets, Josh Reynolds, 3 catches, 25 yards. Nobody did anything in this game. I'm looking over these stats. Kick returns, just nothing. Broncos were lucky to win the game. Yay, Broncos. We're back home now. All right. New York Broncos versus New York Jets, or Giants, I should say. Excuse me. Facts and history. Overall series as of 2021 tied 7-7. That's very interesting. I didn't expect that. Regular season, the Broncos lead by 1 game, 7-6. Postseason, Giants lead 1-0. The Super Bowl. That ass whipping. Well, that was actually one of the Broncos' better games. They played as one of those, I think they played like a half, and then they take off the other half. First meeting in 1972, Giants won 29-17 at Yankee Stadium. That's going way back there. 1986 regular season, Giants won 1916, a preview of their Super Bowl meeting. Super Bowl, I got to do some math here. That's 21. Jesus Christ. Giants beat Broncos 39-20. Phil Simms was nearly perfect in passing and named MVP. Wow. We forgot all about that. 1998, Giants upset Denver 20-16, spoiling the Broncos' near-perfect season. That was the year Terrell Davis went for, I think he went for 2,000 yards that season. 2005, Giants won 24-23 on a dramatic Eli Manning-led comeback. 2017, Giants defeated Broncos 23-10 in Denver. They've been on the Broncos' rear end. I mean, the Broncos really can't beat the Giants, to be honest. Largest Giants win, 39-20, Super Bowl. That's 19 points. Giants spoiled Denver's near-perfect season. We already went over that. Summary: the Giants and the Broncos have played a balanced and occasionally dramatic series of games, highlighted by the Giants' victory in Super Bowl 21. Each matchup often features strong defense, clutch moments, and historical significance for both franchises. Okay, so what they're trying to tell you is it's going to be a close game. Okay. All right. Let's go over the injury report. It's not that big. Denver Broncos, Jonathan Cooper, Dre Greenlaw, Jonah Ellis, Alex Singleton, and Nick Bonito. Every linebacker they have is hurt. Okay, but they'll all play. So I'm starting to understand these reports, a little bit better. Okay, for the Giants, Darius Slayton, John Smits, Demetrius Fowles, Swayze Bozeman. Man, they got a lot of dudes on injury. DJ Davidson, Chauncey Golston, Paulson Abedo, Dane Belton, Jermaine Eulamonner, and Jalen Hyatt. Oh, the one Malik Neighbors, Jim Neighbors, Dad. That's the one we were thinking about. Malik Neighbors is out for the season. That's the guy that's killing them. But, they have Scatterbo. It's going to be Scatterbo right and Scatterbo left. Scatterbo up the middle. We're going to go over some the regular season, the picks for coming up this week. All right. We already had that game last night. It was lame. I stayed up and watched it. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. It was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Neither one could stop each other, and it was 33-34, I do believe. Cincinnati won. Yes. Let's see. Sunday, we got Rams at Jacksonville. Obviously, the Rams is my new squad. That's just because they try super hard. It doesn't matter who's on the team. They're kind of a weird team, too. Rams at Jacksonville, we're going with the Rams. New Orleans at Chicago, we're going with Chicago. Miami at Cleveland, we're going with Miami. I can't pick Cleveland. That's a dog team. And they're not doing Shedeur right. I'm not saying that Shedeur should be starting and all that, but they just didn't handle that right. That was collusion, and they were trying to teach him a lesson. Las Vegas Raiders at Kansas City Chiefs. I wonder who's going to win that game. Not the Raiders. Philadelphia Eagles at Minnesota Vikings. The Philadelphia is playing like shit right now. Roland family from Philadelphia. You better call that dude down there. They're not going to lose to Minnesota, though. Carolina at New York. We're going with the Panthers. The Panthers are starting to play a lot better. Carolina at the Jets. I will never pick the Jets, especially after the way they played the Broncos. Patriots are coming up. They're balling. Everybody better watch out for them. They're playing Tennessee. They're going to beat Tennessee. That's at Tennessee. Giants at Denver. I expect Denver to win this game. Jackson Dart and Scatterbo, they don't have enough. And that dumbbell coach that they have. Indianapolis Colts at Chargers. That's the game of the week right there. My two new teams, Rams and Colts. The Colts ain't playing around. I think they can beat the Chargers. I'm picking the Colts. Okay, that's going to be a scrap. Green Bay Packers at Arizona Cardinals. Packers. Commanders at Cowboys. Commanders. Atlanta Falcons are playing better now, but not enough to pick them. They're playing the 49ers away. 49ers, that's a walk. Tampa Bay at Detroit. I want to pick Tampa, but I just can't. I don't think they can overpower Detroit at home. They don't have that much mojo. Houston Texans at Seattle. Seattle going to just break. Seattle's going to break them off. Okay. So that is going to end the show for week 7. I don't think I have anything to add in here. There's nothing really weird that happened. Let's look at these picks real quick for next week. Can we do that without causing too much mayhem? Week 8, yes. Is there anything that jumps out? Minnesota at Los Angeles. Miami at Atlanta, no. Buffalo at Carolina, no. Jets, no. Are there any good games next week? Dallas at Denver. Another walk for Denver. Denver's going to end up going 10-7 because of these extra games that have just been given to them. New York Jets, Dallas Cowboys, and a lot of these teams aren't playing that well. So let's get ready for week 8, and let's all be safe. Thank you. Bye.